Hello, how you doing? Welcome back, guys, to the channel. You know what time it is. We're gonna go over some key information today. And before we get into that, I just want to say shout out to y'all. Thanks again for the support, guys. I hope if you're having to work extra hours, work some, another second job or whatever to make some money, to come up with the money to buy some gifts or whatever for the holidays or for your loved ones, right? I wish you the best, and I hope you're being safe, and I wish you, a lot of prosperity. So let's keep it positive, right? Because today, the information I'm going to go over is going to be quick, right? I don't really have a ton of information today, but we were in the green today. Every single one of ours, we're talking about AMC, we're talking about Bitfarms, we're talking about Lucid, and of course, Loopring got a lot of attention today that was on Loopring because of the GameStop situation, and we're still waiting to see if that news comes out, okay? All right, perfect. So let's move over to the other screen. And I got you guys. First off, we're gonna start off with AMC, okay? And I'm gonna take you over to the chart. And I mean, I'm just loving what I'm seeing because this is the stair-stepping action that we want to see. This is where you get the trend, right? It's on an uptrend, and it looks like it hit a reversal. And remember, guys, there's always a big dip before a rip, all right? So we dip, then we rip. And I'm not just talking about AMC. Happens a lot of times, right, with different charts. So right now we're on the 10-minute. We're gonna go zoom in a little bit. Like I'm telling you, look how funny, how the lines play out, right? So we're seeing this bounce, and we're seeing support every single time. This is what you call a bull flag right here. You can see it right here. And hopefully tomorrow, all we need is more volume, guys, right here, right? And it looks like the apes are buying, guys. And look, I'll show you the order flow real quick. Got it pulled up right here. And as one of my favorite YouTubers says, Trey, he says, this is not a dead cat. So I agree with him. This is not a dead cat. But as we see, the large institutions, they haven't been playing this for quite a while now. Look, 0-0. Medium was 215 versus 188. And then the small, this is the apes, guys. Look, 83 retail, small, right? Versus 71. Now it finally matches to a green day, okay? And at the peak, we were pushing, guys. And I'm still sticking to my theory and my idea in my head, because this is looking pretty good to me. And what I mean by that is this parabolic arc pattern, okay? Right, I'm gonna put that there and show you this. And to me, this is the pattern that we're in right now. Now we're seeing this bounce back. So if we keep doing this, what we're doing, we're just going to keep moving up. We're going to go right back to where we were, okay? In my opinion, guys. That's just, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to give you my opinion on what I'm noticing. And the volume was 45 million today, kind of low. Like I said, we see 80 million or more, we'll see some action. And also what I do like about this setup too is the options chain right now. As you can see, the FTD dates right here, right? First off, this is the FTD information, and here's the dates that are coming up. So we should see an inflow of money the next few days, guys. That's millions of dollars right here. This is the dollar amount, right? And these are the dates which they are supposed to buy back those failed to delivers, okay? Technically, well, if they do it, we'll have to wait and see. Because like I keep pointing out, I don't think from here on, right, from 40 up, guys, if those market makers don't have those shares, they got to start buying by tomorrow, because tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yep. So tomorrow's Thursday, and then we have Friday. So their goal is they're gonna try to push this price down to try to get these out of the money, because if the price goes up, then they have to start hedging and buying the shares. If they sold naked calls, guys, that's where that comes into play, right? And then same thing. Look, we had a whole bunch of options that went in the money. I think this was 14,000 yesterday. Look, now it's at 27,000 with the move that we had today. Right? And that is, yep, says. Now what's really weird, I'm just going to give it to you straight, guys. I don't know why nobody's borrowing these. They have been kind of sitting there. I don't know if they're waiting for us to try to pull a huge move and then block us, right, with the shorting. But that's interesting. And that could be good or bad. I don't know. It could be actually more bad because they're just sitting there waiting for, maybe they're gonna use them all at once. Let's hope not, right? Let's continue on this uptrend. Now, what is interesting is that these are the ones from the ETFs. I think they're shorting through the ETFs because these are the ones that are dropping. And also, yeah, I was gonna point out some different information there, right? Okay. So last thing on AMC, guys, I posted this on my Twitter account today, and I posted it's so beautiful, right? And just look at the apes; they're going crazy, right? They're all clapping and stuff. Shout out to these people. Look at the apes. These are all apes, literally. You know, liking it, retweeting it, and whatnot. It's just we're such a strong family, guys. There's no doubt about that. All right, and yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, right? This one got some attention for sure. Also, yeah, that's all I got for AMC. We went over the chart. Like I said, if we break out of this, guys, it's on. It's on. We want to get back to this $52 range, which that's where I could see us having some trouble. But after that, again, who knows, right? We could see a massive push here soon. All right, perfect. Let's move on to, oh wait, one last thing. I think I have it pulled up here. Yeah, right here. I also want to thank the StockTwits community because they always, you know, give me a lot of support. And I also do this channel for them as well because they support me on there. I get a lot of my views from this chat room. And again, like I was pointing out, there's at the $35 level, there is 17,000 contracts right now that if it gets there, that could give us some gas, guys, if they don't have the shares, all right? And oh shoot, let's go back. Yeah, if you don't know about StockTwits, it's just for stocks, right? You can go in here and go to any chat room. So if you just click here, watch AMC. Each stock will have its own chat room. And here's the AMC one. So there's 357,000 people in this chat room that are subscribed to it. When I first got in here, there was like 92,000. This thing has grown crazy, right? Because there was some dude, you know, telling me that oh, most of these guys, or you don't have a lot of experience in the market, you don't know anything about this. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna really say much, but I've actually been trading for over 4 years now. All right, so I'm not one of the ones that you're talking about that's just really new to the market and the trading action, right? But yeah, this stuff could be, this chat room's pretty funny. All right, guys, let's move on to Lucid. And I'm really happy with the way it's sitting right now. It's proving itself, guys, with Lucid. It's bouncing on this major support line, which is at 44.50, that range right there, right? It had broken it and it came down and it bounced and now it mounted it. It's right back where it's comfortable, I would say, right? So anything underneath here, in my opinion, is a good buy. You can pick up some shares there at that price, right? So we're zoomed in right now. Let's zoom out a little bit, see what it looks like. So now, since it broke this, I'm actually just gonna get rid of this, right? That's the Fibonacci. But like we said, it's on the main support line and it's making its way back up along with the rest of the market. Okay, the short-term fear, I think, already passed right now, okay? And yeah, and EVs, they're a good play in my opinion. As we move on forward, I think more people will start to see the advantages of electric cars, okay? Now, the volume was pretty good, 70 million. And we were up 1.91%, closed at 44.72, right? So yeah, nothing to really worry about on the chart. I do like the setup. It's showing its strength right here, right? And who knows now? What we could say is that it's gonna fill. I would call this, you know, this over dramatic reaction. I'm bullish, so I'm saying it's gonna come up and probably fill this and test this area because there was a lot of price action here, guys. People were trading it here, right? So that's a good time. If you're noticing that, okay, I'm gonna pick up shares, make sure I average down here if I need to, and move back up, right? And follow the trend because, you know, it's the end of the year. There's gonna be a lot of volatility, guys, in the markets, all right? And I'm waiting on this Santa Claus rally. You know, I believe in it. I've seen it through the past years. There's always, this could be the start of it. You know, there's already been a few good days, and but I'm not gonna jinx it, okay? So next, let's move on to this article that came out. And what I do just want to point out here, it's about Lucid and the top 3 plays, okay, right? So a diverse basket of EV and renewable energy stocks built for the long term. And I keep saying, you know, Lucid is a long-term play. So you just want to accumulate shares if you can over time. Is a good strategy. And then this, you know, EV plays, right? Talking about the chart. It's comparing it to some of the bigger ones. So NEO and Tesla and other ones, like how dramatic and how much this has risen in the past. But I'll just point this out. So share prices of Lucid are up over 3-fold this year to date, right? But even with that rise, the stock could still be a good buy. The key to any new company gaining its footing is establishing a reputation and brand recognition, which they are definitely doing, in my opinion, when they're keeping us very up to date with the deliveries, right? Lucid takes this task very serious. It realizes that to compete with existing titans like Tesla, it needs to have something they don't. And its answer was Lucid has packed together a high-performance, long-range, fast-charging luxury sedan, right? It's unique design, and it's like a sports car. We've gone over this. Ultimately, investors should go with the EV stock they think has the best chance to succeed, given its technological edge. Lucid stands out as the best of the bunch. However, the company has added uncertainty just due to its U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission probe that was issued on December 3rd. And we mentioned that in yesterday's video, right? They got hit with a subpoena, but I don't know. I don't think it's really going to change things. They're just going to look into some things. They're going to ask them to submit some information, right? And that's the article. We can go over this inflow outflow real quick. And again, guys, as you can see, big institutions are picking up the shares. 942, no big institutions were selling, guys, 0. Let's see, the medium 181 versus 186, and then the small 232 versus 217, guys. Remember, this is in millions of dollars. This is what that represents, okay? That's the money coming in, the money going out. And yeah, that's all I got for Lucid. I think we're in good condition right now. We're in a good spot. So next we got, of course, Bitfarms, guys. It's kind of just trading sideways right now, right? Not much going on there. Let's see, the volume is 7 or 8. The reason is because there was a meeting today on crypto over on Capitol Hill, and 6 cryptocurrency chiefs will testify about the premises and perils of their industry. So they were giving information. Congress gets a crash course on crypto. They were asking a lot of questions. In my opinion, guys, this is not necessarily bad, because if we get regulation, then that means that's adoption as well. Okay, so that would be positive, even though people tend to freak out. And they talked about stable coins, right? They talked about laws and stuff like that. And everyone gave their opinion, and there's more to come soon. So we have to pay attention to this. They're going to schedule a hearing on stable coins for next week. There's not a date here that I see. But yeah, so the government is starting to dig into crypto a little bit more. So we do have to make sure we watch into that, look into that. And then look, see, so this co-founder, Sam, believes stablecoin regulations are currently too harsh. And he clarified that it's mostly fiat money stablecoins that bear the brunt of this regulatory scrutiny. All right, so there's some attention coming to it. And then after Lucid, or after Bitfarms, we'll talk about Loopring. All right. So yeah, just looking at the order flow, there was a little bit of selling going on the large side. Medium was 7.41 versus 5.68. Small 2.61. So retail was kind of picking these up. Small was 2.03. Right. So a little more small and medium orders. That could mean retail is picking these up. And the chart, you know, it bounced off this. Now we have to see if Bitcoin can get some upside action. All right, that'll help push this back up. And then fill, this could just be a cup, guys, right here, right? Usually that's a pretty common pattern, a cup and handle. If it swings up here pretty soon, it's gonna come right back to where it was. And then it should be another dip, and then you see this rip. All right, same thing, the dip before the rip, like I always say. So we were up 1.42%, like I said, in the green. Any green day is a good day. I don't care what people say, right? And especially when all 4 out of the 4 are green. That's what you want to see. Yeah, so no, I don't have any other information on, as far as on Bitfarm, any articles, news articles like that. So we can move on to Loopring real quick. And so I drew this Fibonacci extension, guys. And if you don't know how to use this, you grab the bottom and the top, right? And that's how it measures it. And look how perfect this is. The Loopring chart is following these technicals right here. Bounce up. It can't break this. If it breaks this, it's going to be a technical breakout, which it means a nice move to the upside. And then we have this downtrend. It bounced out perfectly off this line right here. And it's moving its way back up, guys, right? So GameStop is going to release all its earnings right now. People are paying attention to that. They released their numbers that I saw, and so they actually beat on revenue, but they missed on EPS. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I mean, I like that they made more money than they expected. That's what I like about it. And if they announce some kind of news with Loopring, guys, I mean, I expect Loopring to rip, okay? And yeah, that means it would come up here and just tear it up. And this is the up trend that it's on, right? As you can see, it's supporting it, respecting it, and it's trading in this channel. A lot of price action here. So you could definitely see volume come in, take this right back up to this channel, okay, guys? What I see as well is here is, this is the current price. It looks like it's 274, 273. This was the 267. It dropped a little bit, but it's still up 11% for the day right there, 10.99. So it's doing good. We got to watch for the news, and the market cap's at 3.6. A little more buying than selling. And yeah, the same thing. Just there's a good amount of volume, almost 800 million coming in the past 24 hours. All right. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, guys. That's all I got for us today. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. You know, do what you got to do. Hit that like, that subscribe, and yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. Let's hope we see some more green tomorrow. All right, catch you later.